Good morning. So it looks like that is Mount Whitney. I'm about 15 k's from the base of it, where I will stay tonight, and then tomorrow it's a 26-kilometer return up to I think around 4,300 meters, which is pretty high. It's about 1,200 meters higher than the campsite. The campsite this morning, sorry, it's really cold, so I've got all this on, was very cold. My water bottles froze a bit, not a lot, but I'm glad I took my filter off and put it in the sleeping bag with me. But I was pretty much fully hiding, sort of curled up, fetus-like, under the duvet with it over my head and everything. And so it got a bit of condensation on it this morning. And I didn't sleep well. My pillow just doesn't work for me, and I get basically a headache from my neck, quite a bad one every morning. So I need to take more drugs or find a better pillow, but I tried out a lot of them before I left, and they're all pretty much the same. Anyway, so that was at about 3,300 meters I camped last night, so it's pretty much the same height, maybe even slightly lower tonight. And then I will do Whitney tomorrow morning. Just coming up to my first water source for the day, and it looks very pretty. Look at that. That's lovely. Hi. So the trail's running along just the edge of this meadow, but it's so pretty. I thought I'd just stop and have a bit of a break. I'm not in a hurry today at all. I'm going to lie up against this rock and maybe have a bit of a nap. So this is Rock Creek Camp. It's very, very pretty. Little meadow sort of nestled in amongst the mountains. And I believe is my first river crossing coming up. First river crossing for this section at least. Very pretty creek. There's a little group I've been hiking with a bit. Just over there. Gives the wave. It's a lovely little creek. It's right back up there. Okay, this is definitely Whitney over there to the right. I think it's probably, I don't know, that pointy one or this one. Unfortunately, my trail goes right down into the valley down here and then up here, so I assume the ascent's probably kind of straight up this valley. But we will find out tomorrow morning. I put this phone over. I'm not going to get up crazy early. A lot of people, I think everyone I've spoken to, is doing the summit for sunrise, which means starting hiking probably at 1 a.m. It's about 5 hours or so to get to the top, which is just way too cold and early for me. Mostly too cold. I could probably do the early if I wasn't freezing. Just approaching this meadow here, and there's a really cute deer in the meadow. Deer does not look too bothered at all. This looks like the Whitney Creek crossing. I've seen a lot of people who use their poles a lot for crossing these creeks, but I feel it takes away my balance a bit. I guess if you're doing it a lot slower, it would make sense. I seem to be taking a lot of video here because it's just so pretty. Let's zoom out. Tastes like hand sanitizer. This is the campsite for tonight. I'm well away from everyone else. The trail is right at the other end of this field, and there's, I don't know, 20 different tents. And I know they're all getting up at between midnight and 3 a.m. to try and summit for a sunrise. I'm not going to do that because I'm freezing cold. Whitney Creek is just along there, so that's probably from the previous video where that beautiful little creek was. I think I took like 3 different videos of it. My bear canisters are sitting over there because I'm not throwing my food bag over a tree anymore, because now I'm just down to the contents of that barrel for the next 4 days. So I'm going to jump in the tent because it's already cold. And yeah, I think I've got 4 days worth of food, hopefully maybe 5 days left. And see you from Whitney. Okay, I just filtered some water, or got some water. I didn't filter yet, but it's so cold. So I'm just going to show you this view because that's where we're going. I accidentally dropped one of these gloves in the water, just in the edge of the water. Quickly scrambled to get it out. My left hand that was getting water was so cold. I'm filming in my right hand now because I'm left-handed. But I pulled the glove out, shook it off really quickly, and within seconds it turned to ice, what was left on the glove. So I was able to shake it off surprisingly easily. So it's just crazy cold. You can see there's lots of snow there. Looks like we're actually approaching Guitar Lake. It's very pretty. I really need to find somewhere to go to the toilet before I get up onto the mountain. My body's so frozen. This is stunning. So cold. I'll try and stop so we get a better view. So pretty. So, the lake I thought was Guitar Lake before, where I filled up water, I'm guessing is actually not Guitar Lake, because I think I'm coming over a rise here. And yes, that looks like Guitar Lake. I was wondering why I was doing so well, but I think it's like 3 kilometers or so into the hike before the last water source. And I was thinking, wow, I'm doing really well. Because I'm an idiot. And I was clearly still half asleep. I have to show you this view, it's so pretty. Beautiful reflection on this little body of water. It's classic and Dr. Thunder. How was the sunrise?
Beautiful. Cold and windy, but beautiful. Definitely.
Well done, you guys. Yeah, just for the family back home. Yeah, I got up at 4, got ready, was so cold I couldn't use my hands anymore. So with my head torch on and my headphones around my neck, kind of huddled back under the duvet and like woke up at 5:30. Yeah, I thought like in the middle of the night, because I didn't take my filter off.
Oh, yeah.
I quickly got up and took my filter off, put it in the duvet. That bottle was ice already. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, if it wasn't, our stuff iced up there.
Yeah, what time did you get up there?
At 4:45?
It was brutal.
And sunrise was?
Like 5:25. We were super stupid early.
I think you're like there's only 2 people ahead of you on the way down.
Oh, Duck and Giggles, yeah.
Yeah,
We saw them up there. Yeah. That's great. It was beautiful, though. And it's still going to be beautiful.
Oh, yeah, I'm not too worried. I mean, I literally couldn't do anything with my hands.
Right.
This is the sort of part that Anita would not like. It's very wide and safe. Pretty cool while down there, and you can see the icy lake in the distance. It's pretty awesome. I can see a tripod down there. Somebody dropped a tripod. I'll film a little bit more because it's slightly sheltered. I really haven't been able to take my gloves off much and do any filming, which is a shame. But doing okay with the altitude. I think I'm about 2 kilometers from the top. There's a view of that lake again. And just general crazy mountain view. That's the trail behind me. It's a cool rock spire. Yeah, I thought that'd be good. Woo. Alright. My hand's getting a little cold, so I'll do some more from the top. That is a probably straight 300 meter, 400 meter drop down to that lake. I'm at the top of Mount Whitney. Clutching onto my possessions for dear life. Try and move over for a sec. There you go. So that's a stunning view. Here's the Mount Whitney thing. And the Mount Whitney plaque. So I was going to go over to the group I've been hanging out with a bit. I was terribly slack this morning. I don't know how much you can hear from the wind. I'm just going to get out of the wind. I woke up, I think I left the tent at maybe 6:30 and just tried to cover some good ground while it was flat before I got completely exhausted. But made it up here in the end, and you probably can't hear anything from the wind, so I'll dub it later. Here's the view. Here's the flamingo, canvas and omelette. Hey little guy. I don't have anything for you, but I could do. You're very cute. This is the little Whitney hut at the top. Let's take a bit more video. Woo, it's a long way down. It's amazing view. It was a lot easier than I thought getting up, so I don't have altitude issues. It's a cool little hut. It's getting quite busy now, there's a lot of day hikers as well. Alright, I'm going to put the phone away and probably just run down. down is a lot of rock hopping, so I think I'm going to run most of it. I prefer to hop between rocks. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, I've stripped off all my bottom layers. I'm gonna run to the bottom, I think. One cool section here. It's pretty fun downhill. A little slippery, but very pretty to look at. I just sort of walk in and out. I don't want to slip because I'm going to get one of these icy spikes right in my crotch. I'm running down, so it's not very photogenic. So I just thought I'd stop and take a quick view. Very, very pretty. It's such an amazing hike. Just filtering some water. It's a beautiful day. It's probably about 5 degrees, but this lake is fantastic and I've been running down, so I'm keeping warm. It's probably going to take me about an hour and a half to run down, which is not bad. I like to do it in an hour, but I think I left at about 11. I'll let you know at the end. It's all downhill, so it's cheating. Anyway, I'll try and filter this icy water. It's going so slowly. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, it's literally dripping. It's terrible. All right. Just walking this bit for a sec so I can slow down to talk. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Very, very crisp. Just flip this over. I don't think the sun's in your face. Yeah, really nice run down. It's going to be about an hour 20, I think, which is much nicer than the 4-hour ascent. So I think it's 3.5 hours or something to the top. There's a much, much longer trip to the top, and it was so much colder. I'm warm now because obviously I've been running, but I had every layer I had on the way up, and all I took off was my waterproof pants. So I still had down pants, down jacket all the way to the top. People on the way up are like, oh, you should start shedding clothes now. It's gonna get warm. Not for me. No, it was freezing. Freezing, freezing, freezing. Okay, I'm back at the campsite. Significantly less dressed. Anyway, where's the sun? Yeah, than I was before. That took about an hour and a half all up to run down. I'm going to pack up my tent and I'm going to head back over. Okay, this is the little place we have in Bishop. A guy, John, about my age, built it purposely for being an Airbnb. It's neat to see the cat. Here's me doing my resupply. Got some nice piano going. This is what I've just cooked for us for this evening. It's just some pesto and chicken and veggies. And what else did you like particularly about this place? Really good, brand new washing. Everything's brand new.
It's beautifully put together.
Yeah, it's really lovely put together. Some nice stained glass in the big bathroom.
Yeah.
There's even like a... Oh yeah, fancy tiles and heated little touch mirror. Bedroom's a bit dark because it's really light during the day, so we've got it all darkened up. And that's about it. We're leaving tomorrow for... Anita's going back to Yosemite, and I'm going from Bishop to Mammoth, and then we're going to meet up again there, and then we're going to start doing things a little differently. We're going to hike together from Bishop to Yosemite, Mammoth to Yosemite, but then we're going to do a funky side trail out to Yosemite rather than stay on the PCT. So things will be getting a bit different from now, but we're going to try and still hike a lot, and we'll talk to you in more detail later. Bye.